So hey folks, Scott here, Hooked on Fishing, Tesla TV channel. Down here at Seaside in April. We're at the very end of the promenade, and I'm parked right over here. And today I'm taking my wagon. I kind of rigged this for surf perch fishing with a crate and my lunch cooler, and on the crate I put a rod holder on it. I just zip tied a rod holder to it, and I'm just going to follow this path out to the beach, and they put a pad on it so you can, a blue pad, so it makes it really easy to ride bikes or take a wagon out. So I figure, you know, why not hit the easy button and just take all the gear you want to take in your wagon and take advantage of this cool blue path. It looks like it's a mesh. It's a mesh and a little bit of mesh and wire. Makes it really easy to walk through the sand. So this will help me get on the water faster. And there's also a restroom nearby. At my age, that's kind of important. But I'm gonna fish, turn this camera around, I'm gonna fish south as well as north, and I'm gonna see if I can find these surf perch. They are a fish that you have to go hunt for. You have to, you know, it's a migratory predator, and you have to go and find them. So stay tuned and we'll find some surf perch. So let me show you my setup. I just wheeled the wagon out here from the end of the promenade. You can see my wagon tracks, and way up there's my truck. They had that blue mesh pathway that they laid down. Makes it super simple to get your wagon down here. You don't even need one of those fancy wagons with the big fat tires. You could just use one of these foldable wagons for 80 bucks. And then I just took a milk crate, and I put a fishing rod holder on it with zip ties, and I just throw this in the back of the crate, or in the back of the wagon, and I can walk around up and down the beach with all my stuff. I also have a rod holder. I got this at Fisherman's Marine. It was like 10 bucks. It might be more expensive now, but you just stick this into the sand and you can put your rod in it. But this is my setup for today. I'm going to be using the same Berkley Gulp sandworms in camo. I also have new penny in there in various colors, so that's what I'll be using today. This is my 3-hook setup down here. Oregon, you can do 3 hooks. Washington is 2. So let's go catch some fish. So another thing I want to show you before I go out is how I'm rigging these sandworms. I like the hook. This is a number 4 bait holder hook, and there's little barbs on the shank that hold the plastic on. But you notice how the tail's going straight out from the shank. I prefer that versus the tail going underneath, because when a fish gets it and it's going underneath like this, when it's curled under, the fish don't get that hook tip right there. But when it's straight out, it seems like when the tail is straight out, it seems like the fish will get that hook tip better. So that's a little tip. Hope that helps. Another thing I want to show off is this is my fish field mesh bag for keeping surf perch inside, if I'm going to keep any. And it's also good for crab. If you're out here with crab bait and you're catching crab, you can do that. You gotta keep the males and throw away the females. But this is a creel by Fish Field, and this works really well if you want to harvest fish and carry them around with you when you're out on the water in the surf. You can have this around your neck and shoulder like a satchel, and keep your fish in here. So the waves are getting much bigger now on this incoming tide, and the bite's on. So now it's just a matter of getting these fish on. I'm going to go out about knee deep. And I'm going to cast it as far as I can this time with a 3-ounce weight. There we go. Yeah, I think I had a hit. Walking further down the beach, with the tide coming in the way it is, I think I got a fish on. This is my first cast in the new spot. It didn't take very long to get this fish. Yeah, it's a fish. He's skipping over the water. Not super big. Looks like he swiped at it and hooked him in the eye socket, I think. I'm gonna get him off. I'll get him unpinned. All right, there he is. Not bad. A little small, so I'm going to throw him back. Have a nice day, fish. Let's get another one. Where there's one, there's more. Ooh, a lot of water coming in at the same time. Gotta be careful out here. Wasn't a very long cast, about maybe less than 50 yards, but I'm gonna start backing up because the water's coming in a little bit fast. Here, I got another hit in the new spot. I think he's swimming toward me. I'll try and horse him in. There you go. Bigger than last time. And I got him right in the lip, which is good. Kept my bait. There you go. Not bad, so just keep on moving. That's the ticket. Okay, I'm hooked up again. Definitely found a school. On the incoming tide here at Seaside. He's swimming toward me. All right, there he is. About the same size. This is probably the biggest one out of the 4 I caught today. And I just hold them upside down and unpin them just like that. Red tail surf perch. I'm looking for bigger ones though, so I'm putting this one back. All right, let's get a bigger one. All right, fish number 5. And they're all these cookie cutter, I call them cookie cutter perch. They're just same size. I'm still looking for the big one. It's funny how this tide goes way in and way out. So I gotta be careful out here, but I'm gonna toss this one back. I found a school. All right, fish number 6. I'm wondering if I have to not throw him back, maybe. Could be the same one. There you go. These are eaters. They're eating size. Put this one back in the water. Boy, the water comes way up and then way out. Here we go. Bye, fish. All right. A little bit bigger, but still about the same size. Well hooked in the nose. There we go. Now let this one go. Well, that was my day. 5 decent sized surf perch. I threw them back. I was looking for the big ones. And the tide is just now starting to go out. And I'm walking back to the truck. And I think I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. Maybe at Cannon Beach. So we'll see. If this is helpful, please like and subscribe. Here's that blue path again. This makes it so much easier. Oh my God. This is where you want to come down to get onto the beach. Plus we have a restroom right over here.